Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Six Ashes. Summer is upon us and I'm doing a little bit of an experiment. So we've got Admiral here. Admiral is one of our newer horses and has a fitness of about 53%. So what we're doing is I'm going to be doing some daily riding on him. I want to do it on several horses. I want to try and ride each horse for a full set of riding per day. See if we can get the fitness up. See if we can use the horse helper. Use it in conjunction with the horse helper to increase our income from the horses. We're making about 3,000 a day, but it's costing us about 1,500. So we're making about 1,500 a day on the horses without doing any riding at all. I want to see if we can increase that and see if doing the fitness is the key to that. And we have got a full day's worth of riding here out of this horse. So we'll see if we earn anything extra from this as an experiment, and see if his fitness goes up. Oh no, stop there and off. And Admiral is back in the stable, so give it a quick clean. And if we can get away with just doing one horse a day, then that will do as well. So that should be fully clean. Yeah, fully clean. Fitness has not changed, but we'll see what happens now with that. The other thing we got is today we were hoping to be doing the hay, but we've got nothing. It's not all dried. Admittedly, we are in for a good drying day. So we'll see how we go. We got some rain overnight and we got some rain on the Monday, later on Monday. So next game day, midnight and into the next game day, it's not looking good. This may be a really short shower, but it means that we need to, yeah, because it's good drying overnight. So we're hoping to do this today, but while we're waiting for this to happen, and tedding it seems to have made no difference whatsoever, we're going to feed the horses the remaining oats that we had yesterday, or last time, and then go and then we're going to go and see if we can get our stuff down at the allotments, because the allotments we haven't touched for a couple of days. They are going to need a little bit of work, and so yeah, we want to get that done. We need to get the hay sorted today, because if we don't, we are going to be in trouble. So we probably need to go and get a windrower as well. So I'm going to sort the allotments out, then we'll go and get a windrower, and hopefully by then our hay will have dried out enough. I think that's taken all of that, hasn't it? Let's double check. Yes, horses needed oats, so that is good. They've taken all of that. So we want to get our trailer out, and we're going to take all of the manure up to, all the manure we have up to the allotments and get that sorted. I don't think we're going to have about more than about 4,000 litres if we're lucky, which would be good. Let's drop the weight off because we don't need that. And down. And off. Perfect. Yeah, so hopefully our hay is going to dry. We will see where we go. Otherwise, we're looking at losing most of that crop, which would be a pain. I mean, would be a massive pain to lose all of that. Yeah, it's going to be a good income. We could have spent the time doing other bits. And it's, yeah, it's not good. I'm wondering if I can find... I spoke last time about the possibility of finding a grass contract and trying to use some of the stuff from that. And I still think that that's a viable way to go. It would save us some money. It would give us a way of picking up bales. We need to find... Well, no, I would say we need to find a round bale version, but that would not help us whatsoever. But we could windrow with the 6810 here, and then bale with the other one behind it. So that's 1,200. not the easiest of movements here in the space that we've got. There we go. Okay, so I'm looking at this and going, I don't think we have more than about 3,000 litres of manure here. I think adding another horse might help us. We could then ride one horse a day or 2 horses a day, depending whether we think they need riding every or once a season or 3 times, twice a season. If they need riding 3 times a season, then we'll have to ride 3 horses a day, which is not the end of the world. Yeah, I think we've got about 3,000 litres. And there's 2,000, yeah, absolutely. It's just over 3,000 litres, in fact. Ooh. I didn't try and tip with the other 2 bits. Let's see how much it actually is. And we're going to have to take the water trailer down there in a minute as well. Hook it up. There we go. And 3,333 litres. Perfect. Let's get this out and down to our allotments then. And yeah, keep making money off that, because that is making us a good amount of money at the moment. Our daily incomes are really making a massive difference on here. I mean, we're up to 21,756. I think we may even... I think we've actually got more money than we started with on the previous game day through doing what we've done on here, which is great news. How full are we? Is that going to fill us right up? Yes, it has, and given us 4. Wow, and we've still got 473 litres of manure. So we'll put that in our pile beside it, because we've got that little pile here. And at some point, this pile will build up to the point where it's more than we need to do it. So I think we're going to end up with a nice amount here. We do need to get some more water, so we'll go and grab the water trailer and bring that back down here as well. But at the moment, our allotment seems to be thriving. We're making money from the honey. We're making money from the greenhouses. And it's all good. I'm half tempted to expand. If we've got that much excess manure, I'm half tempted to add some more greenhouses in on here. By, I think, field 27. Hang on. Let's have a look. One of these fields down here, I think, is purchasable separately. No, they're all part of Pineview Farm. So it's 25 is purchasable separately. Okay. I was kind of hoping it was going to be one of these, but they would be, yeah. We could extend the allotments with some extra greenhouses, and it would, because we have the manure to supply it. The horses are producing us way more than we need at the moment, which is fantastic news, but yeah, it's just going to start piling up. I kind of wonder if there's a manure sell point on this map, actually. If there is, then yeah, we can take it there. And I need to kind of see if there is somewhere that I can do that. Let's just pop here, because we're gonna be at the point where we go down there with the trailer and go, oh, actually, we've got enough to just keep going down here, or we've got enough up at our stables to go and sell a trailer and not be out of manure for that. So yeah, it's one of those things where I think we need to have a look at it and see what the status is. In the meantime, let's just reverse this back up here, because yeah, being able to sell manure without having to buy the BGA, that would be a boon. So let's have a look here, see what we've got. Do we have manure? We do. The garden centre has a manure sell point at £105 per 1,000 litres. That is really good. So yeah, we are in a position where excess we can just shove back in the trailer, and or just leave in the trailer and then go and sell it each time, which makes more sense. rather than just creating that little pile there when we know we've got an excess. We should actually go and sell the excess and make that little bit more money, and that way we're constantly making money. Right, let's get this back down to our allotments and give that some water. Half tempted. I don't know. Half tempted to get a second water trailer. See how much they take and see if there's a water trailer we can get that we could possibly leave down there. Yeah, let's have a look. And back down with the water. We should. I don't know actually how much of this they're going to take. It's not going to be that much, which is what we're trying to find out really. Is how big a water tank would we need down here? Although we could put a placeable water tank at the end here and just fill up from that. Let's empty this out. So they only need 2,000 litres. Now a 2,000 litre water tank, I think our one we sold earlier was a 2,000 litre water tank. Let's have a look. Was it? Yeah, 2,000 litre water tank for 500. So we could get one of those for down here. Would do it really, really well. So we might do that and put in a water tank down here. That way we can just bring the manure down here and then be completely self-sufficient down here, which would make a lot of sense. But yeah, that is something to consider for later. We are going to get this though back up to our farm, and we're going to see, now there's been a couple of hours, whether that's dried out, although it might do when the wetness changes, because at the moment we still have wet crop on from the dew. Now we're back at the stables. I want to get the water tank refilled, so we'll bring this round. Oh, I've got the bucket on the front. Yeah, open it up. Hopefully that will refill. Excellent. So disconnect that. And it's refilled. So close the cover. Perfect. And we still do not have dry grass. I could get the windrow out and actually, yeah, we'll go and do that. What we're going to do is we'll drop off this bucket. We'll pop up to the shop, grab a windrower, and we're going to row up and bale the hay we do have. That will save us time later and makes sense for us to do at the moment. So we'll put that there. We'll put this here, because this very much is something that is needed for while we're down here. Oh, let's lower it. There we go. And let's take it off. And yeah, we'll head up to the shop. We'll go find ourselves a windrower, and we'll come back and try and we'll windrow up what we do have, and then we can get that baled as well. And yeah, with any luck, by the time we've done that, the rest of our hay will be ready to windrow as well. Down to the shop, and we seem to be coming here every single video at the moment to get some new piece of equipment that we need. The last bit we need at the moment is this, so we can come into here, and windrower is what we want. Now what have we got in here? The one that I had last time, which just makes a massive amount of sense for us on here, is this. It's 23,000, but being a new piece of kit, we can rent it. Renting it will cost us 1,173. It's 230 per day, so that's not too bad. And the rest of our costs are not going to be too bad either. Looking at the rest of the things, 50 horsepower, 15. Oh, this Pottinger. This Pottinger is a new piece of kit. And that would cost us about the same to rent. It is a bit of a weird one. I think it only does out one. We had a play with that before, I think. But it would work for us here, I think. Yeah, let's give this a try. It requires 60 horsepower. So should work on this tractor. If it doesn't, then we can get the other one out on it. As opposed to 75, 30. It's kind of, yeah, we're going to have to go with this. 35 horsepower. Not saying that's seen in the UK an awful lot, but it will work on this tractor, and we know that it's, yeah. There's nothing else in here that I'm looking at. That is 4 meters, 3 meters. Yeah, 1,500. Again, not something that's seen a lot in the UK. We could get it, though, in the blue and the grey. It's not really, yeah, if I'm going to go with something, I'm probably going to go with 4 meters. What is the width of this? 8.5. No, we're going to lease this. Umming and erring about it enough. It works with this tractor. We know it does because we've tried it before. And it will be absolutely perfect for us. Unless it's got a hitch that this will not hook up to. That is a decided possibility. No, it does. Good. Right, there we go. In fact, yeah, it puts its own bit on there. It's pity that the rest of that we don't have others that do that. You know. But anyway, let's get this rolling. And away we go. So my plan here is fairly simple. We will go round, we will get what we can rode up, and then if there's something that's and then if this dries in that time, great. If it doesn't, then we are where we are. Let's unfold this so that I can immediately start getting that, and then lower it. Yeah, and this nice 8.5 meter wide windrow should do the trick very nicely for us. It's quite good this at getting into the corners because you've got a nice wide turn that you can then pull out before you hit any trees, which is very, very useful. Now you can see we have had a bit of growth, or we're going to have fun in this top corner here. So we've got to, I've got to try to avoid pulling in anything. We have pulled in some that won't dry. Is our biggest challenge there, and we're going to have a similar challenge when we come to do this, sort of the inner section of this. But I think what we might do is leave the inner section for now. Just get the stuff that we've got here, bale up what we absolutely know is hay. Get those together, and then maybe get something to stack and collect those, and stack the first, fill up our shed, and then after we've done that, we can go and start collecting up and selling what's left. If we're looking at getting to the end of this day without the rest of the grass being dried, oh, hang on. I think it's gone. I think all the grass is gone. I'm looking at our far field. Our far field looks like it's turned to hay. We will see when we get back to the outer edge of here. Do we have a whole field of hay? We do. Everything has come up roses. Perfect. We are now able to go round, get this whole field rowed up, and get ourselves, and get it all turned, and get it all collected, and then we can go through with our 6810 and bale it all up, and we will be sorted. What? It's been we've not got the 6810 following us at the moment, but that's all right. We've got an 8.5 meter windrow on here. This is going to take us no time at all. And that is this field just about done. It is 20 to 3 in the afternoon. Thankfully, it's summer. So we know that we've got quite a lot of daylight left to get all of this picked up. And we know we've not got any rain coming till midnight. So it's from that point of view, we're all good. It is just a case of how long is it going to take us to get this baled up. And as I said, I should have got our 6810 following behind us, baling as we went. But I think this would have been a bit messier if we had. So let's get this done like that. And that is that job done. So we'll fold this up. We'll go and put some fuel in this tractor because we're going to need this tractor again in a bit. So stop it. And refill it. There we go. And then in here should be, our 6810, which we have now finished with this. Now, do we still have, we've turned off the allowed create fields so we can drop our tool out here, and you can see now we're beginning to get to the stage where we need some extra space around here. We got space down at the other farmer course, at the stables, but I want this to be our arable area up here with everything we need for the horses down the bottom. So we could conceivably put the mower down there actually, especially if we're... I'm umming and erring about which fields to make for soybeans and where to do for horse grass, because to be perfectly honest, what we could do is have we've got okay, has that got, so we've got straw in here at the moment, so we're going to get an extra bale of straw actually off this, but we need to get all of this baled up. Let's move this out of the way. And as I said, we'll need the first couple of bales. I might go down to the other field because we want to get the straw we've got in this baler at the moment. We actually want that straw bale. So we'll park this here and drop this off. Oh, we need to lower it. No. We can't lower it because we need to do that. So lower it, turn it off. There we go. It's a weird thing. You have to get it to unfold a little bit and then get it going. Right, and we'll then get these two tractors down to the other yard, and we can start baling up the stuff that we've got on the other field. And in doing that, we will be in a very, very good place. We should make so much money off this hay, which will be fantastic news. We'll drop this tractor off in this yard here, and stop that one there. Perfect. I hope this tractor, filled this up, so we should be able now to just go round, get this field baled up. So turn her on, drop her down. And away we go. With our Ford baler and our Ford tractor working together. This is cracking. And that's the first round of the field done. We've got quite a few bales off here. How many are we up to? We are at 6 bales off just that first round. That is really good. So that is sort of 2 stacks into the shed. It is 4:15. So I think it's going to be a little while for us to get round this field and get all of these bales collected. It is going fairly decently, a fairly decent speed to this. And I do love the unload on this baler. It unloads really well and in such a way that it just stops the bales rolling. Even on the slightly hilly bits we've got here, which is absolutely perfect. Now we're going to sort of ease ourselves into here. When I rowed this up, I was very careful to row it in such a way that the way we went round would make it very easy for us to get these rows to flow into each other. And this is going up and down these hills absolutely fine. Which is this? I think this was the reason why we bought the 6810, if I remember correctly, was to use this baler. And knowing that we've got that this tractor is going to be great for us to do our combining as well, and it's just been great for us all round. You know, it's even doing our ploughing for us as well, which is great. Just looking at this field. This field is a field that is already marked, so we should be able to just come in here with a cultivator next time and get that done. I think our little tractor will work with the cultivator. We've got the little Ransom's one, so we can get that cultivating this. Although I also, we might get this tractor cultivating this on courseplay, because what I'd really like to do is also start getting our fertilising done on the other 2 fields. So the carrots need fertilising and the canola needs fertilising. So there's lots of work to be done there with that. Yeah, it's going to be a busy summer. I hope we can get some contracting in, because there's some very valuable contracts out there that we might miss out on otherwise. Coming to the end of field 17, and we've created 25 bales off this field, which is absolutely brilliant. So we're gonna get several of them. Oh, just got this little bit here to get. Gonna put several of them into storage. We actually turn off our baler, and the rest are all going to go for sale. What I want to do now is go and get sort of 17A done as well. If we can get that baled up, we can then come round, get ourselves a stacker, and get this all stacked up. So turn it on, put it down, and away we go. And yeah, it's going to be probably about 40 bales off here by the time we finished, I think. We should do pretty well. Gonna pull this. Oh, we're full. Just reverse it up a bit until we can see grass. Wow, we were full for a while. There we go. Empty that out. Now this baler actually will produce not quite full bales. I did mistakenly unload a bale at 99% on the other field. So it's quite a cool baler, this. I really, really like how it works. How you can unload non-full bales off it. Almost at the end of the field now, and how many more bales have we got? We are up to 39, so that's another 14. I think probably another 15 bales by the end of this, which is great. I mean, that is almost another full auto stacker once we're done. Which is will more than pay for the hire of that, which is brilliant. Now we're going to have to go in and get a few bales. Oh, is this gonna? Yeah, there we go. 100. I think we're good at this point. We're not going to get another bale's worth off of here. We've got 2 rows. I think I will pick up these 2 rows. It'll give us another hay bale when we do the straw later in the year. So. The sun is getting low in the sky and we are down at the shop. Let's grab ourselves an auto stacker, get these bales stacked and sold, I think. So in we go, and let's see. We want baling technology, auto stacker, and we will go with, I think we do have, yeah, we do have the little lizard one here. 39,000 though for that. So I am going to rent, or I'm going to lease this one. The Andersen RBM 2000 takes 24 bales. Perfect. So we want it half full for what we're looking to do. It's going to cost us 2,600. I'm going to leave the Trelleborg wheels on it to make it the cheapest option. And then that should work with our little 6810 here. And yeah, this will clear up the bales that we've got in no time flat. It should be about 2 trips with this. Looks like, ooh, I have got a, right, looks like that's not going to connect up. So let's head back to the farm, get this done, and hopefully get this all sorted before the sun goes. Okay, so we've got this back to the farm. I have a little bit of a sinking feeling at the moment, though. This is a very big piece of equipment for a very little tractor at the moment. And while a lot of what we're going to do right now is downhill, we've got to get this back uphill to get it to the sell point. Is this going to work? Are we actually going to be able to use this tractor to pull this all the way there? I don't know about that. I'm also slightly surprised. This trailer is another high hitch. How is this trailer a high hitch? That just boggles my mind. Yeah, so either that or some thought needs to be gone into how a low version. There must be something that marks something as a low version of a high hitch, because some trailers hitch high with a high hitch and some trailers hitch low with a high hitch. And I'd like to, if there is a different, I'd quite like to see the low hitch version of this changed, or maybe on this tractor, to go into the low version of the high hitch go into the low hitch position, because at the moment it's just weird. So I might have a look at the various mod things. Although with an update coming to this tractor, it's quite possible that that will be rectified. But there must be something. Let's. Oh, we need to get this into position here. Come on, through here. Yeah, not cute. Should be able to get out this gate with this. There we are. Right, and then we will lift this up. How many do we have on here? We've got 14 bales on here. I think that is a very good time to unload these into the other farm. We know we've got 25-ish bales on the other field, plus the extra one actually, so we might go grab the extra one. Let's fold this up though, because then we'll actually get out of this gateway. And hopefully we can get this, because this is a very big trailer is the downside. Yeah, we're going to have to almost reverse it into here, because we can't make that turn. Bring it down here. Yeah, and then we'll reverse it back and into the field, and we can grab that extra bale that we already put in the field. So if we go this way like so, yeah, and pick this up. So we're actually going to put 15 bales into our own shed, and hopefully they will fit. It's going to be an interesting offload though, with all this stuff in the way. I think we're going to have to try and thread the needle a little bit and go through this section here. Yeah, you can see why this is a problem. Okay, bring that round there. Bring this up here. We'll avoid the jumps. It's a long trailer. Oh, with lots of poles in the way. But having done this, having taken these 25 into here, and hopefully them fitting, we will then be in a position where the rest, the other 25, should fit straight on this trailer to be sold. Right, there we go. So that's in a good place. Unloading position, please. Right, and unload it. Please work. Oh, they're sort of tucked in there. The back three are not. I don't think there's any way. I think if I reverse this here, we're going to end up with a bale explosion. So we'll just back off from that. We can tidy that up later. We do need to get that bale in, so I will tidy that up before the rain comes at midnight. Otherwise, we're going to end up with a couple of diminished bales. Now we just need to get this trailer out of here and collect up the rest of the bales. There we go. Oh, as I said, these poles get in the way all the time. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Come on, far enough to get round this pole, please. One more, and we should be out. There we go. Right, so into this field, get this field of 25 bales collected up. They should pretty much all fit in here. I think this, yeah, this takes 24, so all but one, which I will gather up. And yeah, let's go see how much money we make from this field. This little 6810 has been really impressive. It has got us all the way here, despite the fact that this trailer is massively too big for it. It's managed to get it up the hill. It was down to about 3 miles an hour, I think. Very impressed, very happy. It has worked absolute wonders, this tractor. So we are going to unload this here, see how much we make. Hopefully this has made all of this worth it. Let's see. It has. Look at that, 34,000. Completely and utterly worth it. We will disconnect the trailer. Nope, we will disconnect the trailer. There we go. And return it. So, leased items, that, return. And I think we'll return the windrow as well at the same time. And yeah, as I said a few goes ago, we need to return that and replace that with a one that we own. For now, though, this is a perfect place to end this. So we're going to do that here. I will do some cleanup. I'm just going to check, actually, in here. So this is where we're going to end it. All that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer. Please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.